These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7, 48, 49, 50. Whew. Oh man. Whew. How's it going, Crimson Knights? Good to see you all. I forgot to do 50 jumping jacks at the end of our 5th hour of streaming Final Fantasy XVI for our daytime stream earlier. So got those 50 jumping jacks out of the way to start. As you can see, our Spartan race is in just 4 days, coming up on Saturday. Total, we've done almost 2,200 jumping jacks on top of all the other training that I've done. We've done 2,200 jumping jacks on this stream in the past month or two. Pretty good amount of jumping jacks, not gonna lie. But good to see you all. How's everybody doing since earlier today? I hope you all had a good day. Excited to be with you again. We are coming into definitely the final stages of Final Fantasy XVI. I don't know that we're quite gonna beat the game tonight, but might be able to beat it tomorrow during our stream tomorrow night. So we'll see. We'll see how much progress we can make, how many side quests they add in. I mean, we've been wrapping up a lot of the side quests sort of plot lines, so I don't know how much. It might be like kind of clearing out side quests and just starting to really focus in on the main story. We do have to defeat a couple, you know, Class S, Rank S Notorious Marks. Haven't even found one of them yet. So there's some things to do, but we'll see if we can beat this game in the next day or two. But welcome to all the Crimson Knights. Good to see you. Asabi in here first. Welcome, Sabi. How's it going, man? Glad you said, Sabi said, going awesome here, Crimson. How about you? Glad to hear that. Maddie said, first is not that big of a deal. But whether or not you think first is a big deal, I appreciate the energy in the chat before the stream even starts. Makes me just so excited to stream. Appreciate you guys and all of the energy and enthusiasm you bring. Moon 13, good to see you. Said, is Joshua the cute one? I feel like you think all the characters are cute. Male, female, young and old. So yeah, you know, everyone in Final Fantasy is generally pretty good looking, you know? That's why it's Final Fantasy. But he's the younger brother of Clive, the blonde, you know, with the red scarf right now. Said, yeah, there's probably no hope he's coming out of this alive. Girlfriend isn't that attractive or as powerful as the mom, so she's probably fine. Maddie said, can't believe what's about to happen to this 25-year-old girl I know. What? What's gonna happen? So far, the votes are for Josh or Clive, the main character, to die. No votes for Jill or other none. Thanks, Sabi. I like this cap a lot. It's a trucker cap, so it's got like mesh in the back, which makes it, you know, a lot more breathable and light. It's a good, you know, summer hat for that reason. And it's available, you know, in the merch store. So check that out if you want. No spoilers. Now, if you know who's gonna die, you can always vote it on the poll, and I won't know one way or the other. But no spoilers in chat, please. All right, so let's pull up the G Fuel spinner and give it a whirl. What do we got? My stream deck is kind of freezing right now. Hopefully it unfreezes in a second here. Moon13 said, Clive is broody and would all too happily sacrifice himself so they can't kill him. Normally, Final Fantasy characters, the eye candy. They done crush my hopes and dreams with these characters. Bubblegum. Okay. Now see, there's one. When do we roll that? We rolled that on June 16th. So less than a month ago, like 10 rolls ago, was Bubblegum, and we just rolled it again. So that's why I'm just, you know, I know it's random. It's supposed to be random, and a true random roll, it doesn't matter what was rolled before. You know, you can always just, it's a random number generator. It shouldn't matter what came before it. But at the same time, it feels like it's not random. Like, how do we keep rolling the same things over and over again? I'm just saying. I'm skeptical that this wheel is truly random. They're all weighted the same. Right? Let me check that. Like, let me make sure. Let me actually make sure. Let me see if they're all weighted the same. This is gonna be funny if somehow they're not. Let me look. Spin wheel. They're all weighted 1. Yeah, they're all just weighted equally. Definitely. I don't know. Let me grab Bubblegum. I'm not complaining that we rolled Bubblegum because Bubblegum is a good flavor, actually. It doesn't sound like it'd be good, but it actually is a good flavor, and it's a great, like, spring, summer flavor. My Bubblegum might be getting a little bit overripe at this point. It's close, but it's still good. Still good for right now, so we're drinking it. Some of my tubs are just starting to get up there in age. When you've got literally like 90 tubs of G Fuel, it's just impossible to like drink it all, you know? All right. Sabi said, Crimson, ultra hard challenge for you. Are you up for it? What's the challenge? Make him drink Chili Dog's G Fuel. Moon is saying spin again. It's fine. We'll abide by the spins. We're kind of doing an experiment here. Like I genuinely want to see, after we do this for like, you know, a couple months, we get a lot of spins in, to see like how many flavors we rolled, how many times, and how many flavors we never roll, you know, in those times. So it'll be interesting to like do a little analysis of this. Here's a secret though, Crimson Knights. I haven't told many people this, but Chili Dogs is actually in that spinner wheel. So it's possible that at any given time, I could randomly roll Chili Dogs for a stream. Think about that. Hasn't happened yet, but it could. But it could. Sabi said, no Chili Dogs, my heart is shattered. My heart's doing just fine. Yeah, my heart's good. My heart's in a great place. Sabi's like, spin again! Spin again! How much money do I want to lick Satan's toe? The heck? Satan's toe? Some kind of fetish of Sabi's, like one of many? The toe of Satan. My God. The toe of Satan. World's hottest candy. Oh, you can buy a bundle. You can buy a bundle of World's Hottest Candy, the Toe of Satan, Little Nitro Gummy Bear, and the World's Hottest Chocolate Bar. You can just get a bundle. Man, I was looking this stuff up. So, like, these things that you're talking about, Little Nitro, the Toe of Satan, the World's Hottest Chocolate Bar, are all 9 million Scoville. Okay, 9 million Scoville. And I was looking stuff up about the one chip challenge. The one chip challenge is, I think, 1.5 million Scoville. So a sixth of the spiciness, and it has sent people to the hospital. The chip has sent people to the hospital. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I need to talk to the Crimson wife before I consider this at all. All right. I am thinking about it, but I'm pretty hesitant. And I need to see what the Crimson wife thinks before I decide to do anything, any of these spicy challenges. I want to see what she thinks. So we'll see. Also, the Toe of Satan doesn't really look like a toe to me. So what is it? What actually is it? All right, Crimson Knights. Crimson wants somebody to hack me. Drink Chili Dogs, G Fuel Pack, and the Toe of Satan when I reach 4,000 watch hours. We will definitely do a celebration stream once we get partnered. Chili Dogs can very much be a part of that. I will commit to that. But all these super spicy things, I can't commit to that yet. We're having conversations, all right? I'll speak with the Crimson wife, my manager, see what they say. I'll get back to you guys on that. Let's jump into some Final Fantasy XVI. Pick right up where we left off. In no signal. Pretty exciting, right?
Emotional damage.
What do I think of chili dogs? It's disgusting. It's one of the, it's not spicy, all right? It's not, it's got a little spice in it, but it's not really spicy. It's just disgusting. The goat. It's just disgusting. It tastes so bad. Whatever, Moon 13. We've all got our excuses, right? We've all got our excuses. No, we'll get you to try it. Well, don't worry. After you have the baby, I'll keep a sample just for you. Don't worry. Just to thank you for buying that for me, you know? Making it available.
Get up and give me 10 jumping jacks.
Sabi redeemed some jumping jacks, huh? All right. We will do 10 plus another 10. All right. So I'm going to accrue them. I'm going to do the jumping jacks on the hour. All right. So I will do those jumping jacks after we get 1 hour into the stream. All right. So we'll accrue them every hour. Sabi said, is Daddy Crimson Tea? Oh my gosh. I'm not the daddy. Let's just make that real clear. Sabi, I just did 50 jumping jacks, man. That's the first thing I did on this stream was 50 jumping jacks. You think 10 more is gonna make a huge difference? We'll do them on the hour. All right, we're on the Einherjar. We've hunted down the king's boat using our own new boat made by Mid, and we're trying to rescue Jill, who's been captured by the king, King Barnabas Tharmer. Here we go.
Sit up, Crimson.
Okay, Sabi. All right, we'll isolate these guys, kill them.
Get up and give me 10 jumping jacks.
Oh my gosh. Now Maddie added 10 more. I didn't die! Chat, calm down. I didn't even die. Unless you're talking about these guys, these royal... Look at this, it says Royal Osfreyr. Is that an officer? Osfreyr? No, it can't be, right? I don't know, it's gotta be something else. Die. Man, the Phoenix is the best iconic ability. If I could only choose one, I would choose Phoenix. Oh, so you like fire too, huh? Cute. Okay, alright. Alright, calm down. You kicked me. Good job, alright? You think you're so special because you landed a blow. Let's just thunder him. Put him right in his place. Get him, Torgal! Oh shoot, I've got my own fire breath. I completely forgot. think I did hit him. Perfectly blocked him and then staggered him. All right, I'm done with this guy. Why is this taking so long to kill him? Like, get out of here. At least I got 1,300 experience for that. That's at least kind of worth it. All right, let's make sure there's nothing over here. There was, so I want that. Please give that to me. 2 sharp fangs, not worth it. But still, I'll take it. All right, I won't kill you. I don't even know who you are. A lot of people just down here wallowing in misery. We're on the upper deck. The poop deck. Why do they call it that? The poop deck? Okay, so our new ship is already not doing so hot. Well, it's actually doing too hot, I guess, is the problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
No! There he is! He wants him alive! Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
All right, let's show him a little of Bahamut. We'll just kind of spread it all around, you know what I mean? And now let's get him some more Bahamut. Hey, join in, man. I don't want you to be left out, you know? All of you. Let's get you all in on the Bahamut breath, you know what I mean? Seriously, I wouldn't want any of you to miss out on this. Backing up. This guy does not seem to be affected by the breath. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see you.
This one.
Oh, okay. So you hit me. Wait, are these guys getting healed? You guys are getting heals? Who is cast? Oh, that guy, the Royal Gandifer, is casting heals right now. Well, that dude needs to die for sure. Come on. All right, here we go. Let's just bring in level 2 Mega Flare.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
staggered. Eat my beam. Something like that. I don't know. This really is probably not a good staggered, like, ability to use while they're staggered. New enemies? I didn't even get through this one. Ow.
This one.
No. No more healing. Wait. Oh, shoot. Dude just lit me up. Hey, this is actually making me mad. It's actually making me mad.
Let's try.
So, let's get away from that guy. All right. Ow. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do this, but I'll take it. We staggered him. There we go. All right, 2,000 XP for that. I don't know. That was not nearly as clean as I would have liked. It is what it is. All right. Oh my Lantis, CrimsonMune's... Is CrimsonMune Sabi's Dr. Phil? What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't know if I like that. Alright, so it seems like I can go down there, but let's go over here first. Crimson said, watch out, Crimson Wife. Sabi's trying to steal your man. Oh my gosh, what? I'm confused. Isn't this where I came from? No. Okay, this is a different spot. The Breath of Earth. Earth and Fury. I haven't been using that. Titan's abilities, quite frankly, are just not as good. They're not as fun as Bahamut, Ramu.
Take us yet. Come on, get up.
All right.
Any of us?
We're gonna have thunder come down through this thing. Like through the ship. We just kicked the crap out of that guy. Torgal only seems to attack if I specifically tell him. Alright, that's where I just came from, so let's go over here.
Jill,
Oh, Jill, there she is.
get back.
We got her. Aww. We found her.
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
She's like, no, but I do have many broken ribs. Aw, they're holding each other. That has rarely happened in this game.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
What? And now he's just gone? Oh. Is he gonna turn to Odin? Oh boy. Oh jeez. Are we about to fight Odin, Crimson Knights? Is this about to happen, like, now?
In earnest then.
We're attacking the horsey. Whew. Jeez. That's a pretty cool graphics, though. Look at that CGI. I love that. Oh my gosh, the sea is actually parted. They could fall into a hole in the ocean. Jeez. That's awesome. Is the ship gonna fall in? The Einherjar is falling into the hole? Oh my gosh, I don't know if Clive and Jill got off. Hey, get out of here. I might have to go check on the Crimson kids in a minute. Moon said, there used to be a thing where everyone called Dr. Phil Daddy? Really? I didn't know that. But I just know it is a sexualized term that everyone uses now. Wow, it's like literally just a giant parted sea. I didn't say top of the hour, Maddie. I said every hour of streaming. I've only been streaming for 30 minutes. I'll do it on every 30. Oh, here he is. They're fighting at the bottom of the ocean, which has been cleared. This is insane.
You... What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace
Torgal
the
is
mythos.
ready to
Accept
pounce.
your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
He's gonna turn back to Odin or what?
Now,
it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
She's been, like, injured this entire game. She's never quite been, like, healed. Okay, we're literally about to fight Barnabas, and we're gonna pause. Here's the deal. I'm gonna go check on the Crimson kids. When I come back, even though we're only a half hour in, I'll do some of those jumping jacks for you guys, all right? Give me a minute. I'll come back. We'll do jumping jacks, and then we'll fight Barnabas. All right, I owe 20, right? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we just passed 2,200 jumping jacks with that. And now let's fight Barnabas. Here we go. Oh, gosh, what? I just... Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself.
Yeah, enjoy the power of the Phoenix.
In the short time since our last meeting.
Oh, dang, he got me with that one.
It as a vessel.
How did that did nothing?
Lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man. How dare you?
Where'd he go? Oh, he's moving around on me here.
You know naught of this world, nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough.
I'm pressing the attack.
If reason cannot sway you, there are other reasons chosen at night. Rise, you dust.
Oh, shoot. said press the attack. I can't even. How much do I have to press the freaking attack, dude? Are you kidding me?
I shall cut you free.
He's readying Iron Flash. I don't know how I'm gonna stop this from happening. I can barely.
Raise your guard.
Where'd he go? Are you serious? He went up in the air where I couldn't hit him? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna die. I can see that. Iron Flash? What's about to happen, dude? Oh no, this is gonna be a problem. Okay.
You would yield so soon.
You just slit my throat?
Clive!
I guess I would yield if you pretty much just killed me.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the
Alright, it doesn't feel like I was supposed to defeat him. It feels like he was supposed to do the Iron Flash.
God.
We are more than that.
I'm missing my screenshots, man.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end.
What is the end?
We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know,
To feed.
but you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what
I
exactly
love
would
this
that
part
be?
in C thing. It looks awesome.
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster
closing
it
in.
binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Sorry, Crimson Knights. The Crimson kids just keep getting out of bed, man. Can't get these kids to go to sleep. Barnabas humbled them. This says increases impulse will damage by 10%. Got 7,400 XP from that. All right. The Shadow Coast Western Ash. Maddie said, are we close to beating Elden Ring? Sabi said, absolutely not, Maddie. Crimson has more than 300 deaths incoming, maybe more.
Clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led.
We're both sitting back to back naked right now. All right. Okay. This is normal. Torgal's like, really? You guys aren't even wearing clothes? Really? Screenshotting that.
Powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me?
Sabi's gonna put that scene as his PC wallpaper.
I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon
Dogpool said he thinks I've got maybe 4 or 5 streams left in Elden Ring.
that make me who I am.
I think I've got more than that, but I think we'll finish Elden Ring, you know.
Do you, though?
We'll finish Elden Ring by the end of the summer. It'll depend a little bit on the timing of it. Will depend on when we finish Final Fantasy XVI and the sub-nights and all that.
It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to
It's getting a little PG-13 around here.
Haven't you?
I think they must have lost their clothes. They either lost their clothes in the ocean or they're drying their clothes by the fire.
That's my purpose.
And they're trying to be respectful of each other, I guess.
That's all I'm good for.
While they're naked? I don't know. Now it's getting real respectful.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you. And yet
I bet he's
always
getting
so
real eager right now.
Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all.
I don't know. Are they married?
You, Clive.
I don't think they're married in this. I think it's like his girlfriend.
You never once
Still.
took the time to save yourself.
But I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Myself,
Wow.
I think I might be beyond saving.
He looks pretty much almost as good as I do, you know, in terms of abs and basic musculature.
Why did they want to be saved? You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
She's gonna give him his power, or she's going to give him her Shiva powers. He's like, only look in her eyes, only look in her eyes.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
He didn't even wait to see if she is sure. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it.
It is.
Are you sure? I'm just gonna take it.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me.
Oh, I missed that screenshot. That would have been a good one. So many good screenshots right now. There goes the E for everyone rating. Dude, that was gone a long time ago.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too.
Aw. Are they finally gonna kiss?
Clive.
I promise you, Jill.
Please don't pan the camera down. Yeah, it's so close.
Escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
Oh, he just kissed her hand. Still didn't kiss her outright.
One day look upon the moon again. Together.
So he took her powers, but I guess she's still okay? I don't know. I thought she'd have to die for him to take her powers, but I guess not.
That I will be
Because he
there,
took the Titan's powers, and the
no
Titan was
matter
still
what you
alive.
must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
There it is. They finally kiss. Naked on the beach by a fire. And that's all they did. They only kissed. Nothing more. Nothing else happened. Just a kiss. Don't ask any questions. That's all that happened. Yeah, it seems real romantic until you think about the sand getting in places you don't want it. Not as pleasant as you'd like. Definitely not the worst first kiss ever, though. Man, I got so many good screenshots. I can't post like half the screenshots I have because it's like too spoilery, you know? I don't want to get in trouble for spoilers.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's
The last
spine.
Mother Crystal.
The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one.
Find a good plan. What are you guys looking at?
We'll have to wait.
They're both just... Oh, look. Torgal. They're just looking off into the distance at nothing together. Really, Maddie? No one even died! The Promise Trophy earned. Alright, so now we're going to... Oh, we're on this beach, I see. So we're now on this area, but it's having us go back to the hideout. Alright, I'll be right back. I think the Crimson kids are calling me again. Sorry, Crimson Knights. It's what we gotta do. BRB. All right, let's see. Savi said, Crimson, remember, even the Dark Souls pros couldn't be able to beat Millennia boss at first try. They grinded over 100 hours. One player grinded over 300 hours until he realized there was another phase than one. Yeah, I don't know. We might just skip Millennia and like come back to that later or something. Like we might beat the game and then just try to go back and like fight her later if we're even allowed to do that. I don't know. Because it looks like even getting to Millennia is like very involved. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do all that or not. At this point, I kind of just want to finish the game and move on. At the same time, I mean, I don't want to just like run from the Melania fight, so I'm not trying to like run away from the hardest fight, but I also don't want to. I don't know. It's just like really out of the way, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it. So we'll see. We'll see. If we do find it, I mean, maybe we'll find it. I'll try it, and if we can't beat it, we just like move on. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to play this game for 300 more hours. I'm not going to play this game for 100 more hours. I don't want to play this game for, really, for 30 more hours. I just want to finish the game at this point. Maddie said, Crystal, a gamer, she finished Elden Ring with 56 deaths and finished this game with 36 deaths. That is impressive. Though, this game, I don't know why she would die this many times. In this game, well, because I've only died maybe like 10 times in this game total. I don't think Melania is unskippable. Sabi, I don't think that's true. Like, look, you can just Google it. Elden Ring, how to get to Melania. Reaching Elden Ring's most challenging boss requires passing through a number of truly difficult areas beforehand. Getting to Melania is no simple task, as she's sequestered at the very bottom of Miquella's Halig Tree. To get to this optional area, blah, 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 blah. It's not an unskippable boss. Melania is not a main boss. She's a side boss. We've got like, I think 4 or 5 main bosses left. I don't know who they all are. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked up all these things and all the like spoilers or whatever. So I don't know, but I know that there's like 4 or 5 main unskippable bosses to get to the end of the game, like to beat the game. And I know that Melania is not an unskippable boss. She's optional. She's on the side. And apparently it's like pretty tough to like get to her. You have to do like all these different things to even get to her. So you're only gonna get to Melania if you like really try. But you can beat the game without fighting her at all. And you're right, Crimson. That is the only thing I've Googled in this game, in Elden Ring, because I don't know how to get to her. Like, there's no guide in this game. It's not like, oh, you started a side quest to get to Melania. But I have no idea what's going on in Elden Ring. That's part of why the game sucks, in my opinion. It's like, just give me like a journal, like every other game in the world. Like, do I have to keep an actual journal to play this dumb game? Not doing that. So, anyway. Let's talk about Final Fantasy XVI, though, a game I'm genuinely enjoying playing. Crimson says you must fight Melania. Dogpool disagrees. Dogpool just wants me to beat the main game.
Split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we?
We've done our best to shore up the hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. The power of ice. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Shiva's feat. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy.
I should visit Joshua.
Ice Shard we got. Alright, lots of stuff to pay attention to now. But let's look at Shiva's abilities that we just got. And the last one will be Odin. Alright, so what is this? This is Cold Snap, and you can master it. Alright, Ice Age. Unleash a river of icicles that greatly knocks back any enemies it strikes. Hold button to increase potency. Mesmerize. Launch multiple shards of ice that, upon striking lighter enemies, draw them toward Clive. Can be used in midair. This is Rhyme. Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside. And finally, Diamond Dust. This is a classic Shiva ability. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before dealing massive ice damage and knocking them back. Well, I'm not gonna lie. These abilities don't seem as good as... Whoops. As like other iconic abilities we have. I'll replace Bahamut, I guess. Shiva. We'll put Diamond Dust on. Alright, I don't know. We'll stick with that.
You need anything? You just ask. We might not have your uncle's resources, but resourcefulness we've got in spades.
In spades. Sabi says, make a poll in Discord asking about fighting the Millennia boss. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that I'm gonna leave that up to the Crimson Knights to decide. Crimson said, I don't know who that even is. I just like watching the relentless deaths, OP bears, bosses killing themselves, and the many pools of magically appearing blood. Crimson wanted the clam, not Shiva.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned...
I actually figured this was going to happen.
Zoltan
Believe it or not.
On borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Quest accepted. Blacksmith's Blues 4? Another Blacksmith's Blues? I can't believe these are still going. Alright, let's see if there's any new hunts. I don't think there are, since Nectar is just chilling. So really, it's just these... This may be it. This is possibly the last of the hunts right here. Possible. These two Class S
Welcome to the Patron's
hunts.
Whisper. Is everything we've received? and
Desiree,
everything
oh my
promised?
gosh, you can get up to 2,800 renown. What the heck? We're only at 1,575 and you can get more than basically double the amount of renown. Genji gloves. The Ring of Swift Shot.
All done?
Alright, let's go this way. Lots of stuff we could do here. Crimson, yeah, imagine chains coming from the ground and binding your opponent into Play-Doh spaghetti. I think much better than slide to the left, slide to the right. Everybody freeze! Everybody clap your hands! Yeah, I don't know. These Shiva ability, we'll try them out in our next battle, but they're seeming a little bit weak to me, honestly. Sorry, Jill, but your abilities are kind of weak. All right, level 6, Living Library.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. You are always welcome, Clive.
Honestly, I don't really have a question for you. I'm just banking my knowledge with you, old tomes. Let's see if we can upgrade our gear.
Don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts.
Ask about the Enterprise. The blighted thing float, did it?
The weight of all that shit.
Mid had me knock out. I thought it'd sink straight to the bottom. Always the way with Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work.
Clever girl, that one.
Clever girl, that one. A right boil on the arse sometimes, but clever all the same.
What do you want?
Pretty good voice acting, right? Ice brand, yet deep was frostbite, leaving a fell mark upon their skins. Ikonomaki, Book of Glaciers, 812. Bright Burn and Ice Shard for the Ice brand, which is 5 better. We'll make it.
It'd last you a good while.
Absolutely, we'll make it. All right, and then in terms of reinforcing and whatnot, all right, that's pretty much all we can do. So we got ourselves a new sword again.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord.
Okay.
I shall go to Eastport.
Why are you still here, man? I thought you were gonna go rebuild.
I promise to return.
Go to our reading table here. A healer's place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the madding crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Talia. Captain Doris. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Self-determination. the training pit. All right, make her a little loop. Head up this way. Crimson said Shiva gave you dance moves. No wonder she's always half broken. I mean, Shiva looks so powerful when Jill's doing it, but I don't know. Again, I'll hold off on too much judgment until we actually get to use and test the abilities, but all I'm saying is it's not looking good. That's all I'm saying.
How was she?
Let's talk to Owain, the engineer.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Acting so weird, man.
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make
This dude's definitely an engineer.
We need the good stuff.
What's the good stuff?
You once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Okay, I mean, I guess we'll agree, but like, what is it?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here.
Spherical echoes, huh?
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Oh my gosh, we gotta go all over the place for this quest.
My fingers and toes crossed.
Even weirder science for 50 renown.
Can't say I've ever been to the Silent South myself. Nor Advent, for that matter. I've hardly ever been out of the duchy, to tell you the truth. Did get the chance to visit Lost Plume once, though. What a piece of work that place is. Would have stuck around to study the relics more. If half of them hadn't been trying to blimmin' kill me.
Okay, Owain. I'll do this for you, but like, you need to work on your social skills. Just say that.
Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when we've honest-to-goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him, then perhaps the Phoenix will.
A hopeless romantic indeed.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
Okay, so Joshua's still fine, even though he got sliced by Odin.
Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Prince Dion. Why do we keep going back to this guy? What's his deal? The Crystalline Dominion. Nameless Slum. I'm gonna say it every time. This is just such a cool scene. Look at this place. It's awesome. Even though it is mostly destroyed at this point, it's still really cool.
What is this place?
Don't move.
I seriously feel like playing this game, half of it's just like being at the movies.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Do these people even realize, like, he's the one that pretty much killed them all? I assume those are lanterns for the
Grandmother
dead.
told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
It's a lot of lanterns.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely.
How are you gonna atone for that?
my
You murdered
poultices
like a
that
whole
soars
city,
about.
dude.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me
Oh
enough for
yeah,
bread.
is this that girl that was always selling stuff and getting ignored by everybody?
I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
They like actually brought her back and made her significant.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Really?
Thanks to you.
Really? You're healed? Really?
Promise to come back and visit.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
Narrator. He would not take his medicine.
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
All right.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job,
Always
actually.
back at Martha's
When she heard
Rest.
what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I would have gone to Martha's Rest with Doris, but she ordered me to stay behind. And I'm not about to start disobeying orders.
Knowing.
All right. What level are we? Where can I see that? We're level 41. Level 41. And the Class S. Oh my gosh, man. There are side quests galore right now. Jeez. So what is this? Even weirder science. All right, let's work on some of these side quests, and let's also test out the new Shiva abilities that we've got.
Come on. Faster.
An Akashic Surf. All right, here we go. Akashic Chocobo. Alright, so this whole town has been turned Akashic. I really should upgrade Ignition since I always use it. I still didn't even use any of Shiva's abilities. Forgot about that. Oopsies. Am I going in the right direction? Yes. All right. Let's use Shiva's abilities on this. First guy on this bomb. Here we go. Blizzard. What does this do? All right. Now let's do this. Oh, you can hold that maybe. Does it do more if you release it at just the right time? Maybe that's what that is. We'll have to try that again. Because there's, when you do, what is it called? Ice Age. When you do Ice Age, there's a meter similar to the Bahamut ability, but it's like nothing yellow, red, yellow. I wonder if you hit the red, if that maximizes the damage. Let's just see. Let's try it. I missed. I missed it. All right, that's all right. We'll try again. Okay, all right. There we got it. Nice. I don't know. Did I do more damage? I can't even tell. I honestly can't even tell. Moon said, why did the creators decide to use chickens? I don't know. I don't know why they decided to, but I'm glad that they did because chocobos are awesome. Absolutely love them. I think I already opened that thing. I love chocobos. I still think that Final Fantasy VII did the best job with them because you could like...
I need to deal with these ones first.
You could breed them. And like get different colors, different abilities. Ow.
This one.
what is this? Interesting. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. I'm getting wrecked.
Help me, boy.
Oh, whoops. Oh, well.
Too slow. Nice try. This one. Nice try. Spherical echo.
All right, we're looking for a spherical echo. There it is. We collected it. So nice.
This is it. Right then.
All right, so we found that one. Excellent. I don't know. I mean, Shiva abilities are fine. They're still, I would say, not the best. They're fine. All right, let's head up to Martha's Rest and take care of whatever's going there. So back when they would let you run a Choco chicken mill. Exactly. That was awesome. I loved raising chocobos, racing them. Raising and racing.
Assuming she's still here.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades.
All right, we've already got that voice line before. This person's selling new stuff apparently, so let's take a look.
Anything catch your eye?
The Breath of Lights and the Breath of Ice just reduces cooldowns. Whatever. Excalibur. Oh, this is selling. We could sell Excalibur. All right, let's sell Runeblade 2. We're not going to need that anymore.
Wanted one of those.
Let's sell all of our Goblin coins for 3,200.
Very well.
Let's get out of here.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now.
Now, what are we doing here? Self-determination. Search for Doris at Martha's Rest.
Let's get this storm set out.
She may literally be in Martha's Rest.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars couldn't hurt me. I'm a son of Rosaria, after all. A born survivor.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway. She asked me to join her at the Baum Archers. It's a wonder she still trusts me after everything that happened.
'Cause she's dumb. Alright, so we'll go handle that in a minute, but first, since we're here, we might as well go inside Martha's Rest and pick up this other side quest. There's a lot of side quests here. More than I expected, opening up here at the end of the game.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself. As have those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal greens for a few years.
Gazal? Is that how you say that? Gazal?
Gazal greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit.
I always
But
just
they're
pronounce it
hardy,
Gaishal.
they
I
go
know that's
fast, and they
not
fill
how
a
it's
hole.
pronounced,
Better
but...
that than something that'll wither
Or
away
not
at
how it's
first
spelled, but I
frost.
always just said Gaishal
Chocolate
greens
goes
because it was
loving
easier.
too, which is no small
Because I'm
thing.
lazy.
When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right and they're just about bearable.
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Rekindling the Flame 2.
Get them Gazal green seeds up to Sir Wade in Eastpool, would you? And while you're there, ask him what the situation is with the Akashic over that way. He might actually tell you the truth.
Yes, Martha. All right. Eastpool. Now, I kind of want to check this thing over here again. It's like a door right here. And I'm wondering if it's related to Shiva. Let's just go look. Let's go look real quick. We got Shiva's abilities, so I'm just wondering if it's related to that.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, I'm stuck on a rock.
You deserve a rest.
Nope. Still nothing. Alright, it was worth a try. Maybe it'll be with Odin, I don't know. Well, now since we're here, we'll head into Eastpool. Do this little mission.
Eastpool's defenses are, shall we say, lacking. Wish some of our bearers had been slave soldiers, not just slaves.
Aren't you the one who's guarding? Like, figure it out, man. All right. Talk to Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield, what brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
Geisel green seeds. While chocobos adore Geisel greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot. Oh gosh.
These are Gazal green seeds.
I still pronounce it wrong. Gazal, not Geisel. Gazal.
I jest, of course. You see, I had thought
Gazal greens. It's gonna be tough for me to remember that.
But they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Perfect. I'll wipe them all out myself.
Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
Here's the appeal.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid.
They're like, okay. He's like, wait, I didn't finish my speech.
Many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Never mind, this is not working.
To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
She's got a pan? You're gonna fight with a pan? Somebody get this lady a sword. Please.
All right. Give me a sword.
She's smart.
I never dreamt
This
I'd have a
one,
home of
she's
my own.
smart, okay?
And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
You're gonna do a lot better with a sword than a pan, I'll just say that.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Flash forward, they all die.
Thank you, Martha.
She's like, yeah,
Don't
your
mention
speech
it.
was really, really
Promise me
bad.
one thing.
Really not
You'll
going
show
well.
them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
For real, because
Lord
this
Westfield,
this
my lady.
cutscene just keeps on going, man, and this is a side quest.
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square, the perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them, and for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no
Can I
time
just
to
fight?
argue,
Can
my
you just
lord.
let me fight now, Sir Wade?
Then I will do as you ask.
Just let me go kill them all. Like, I can handle this.
Too, then, eh?
I have the power of like 7 gods right now. Alright? Maybe just let me handle it. Instead of talking so much.
The calm before the storm.
Alright, here they all are.
And here it comes.
Goodbye to all of you. Thanks for coming to the village.
Not let this village fall.
Dang. Yo, how's it going, Rashad? When did I get so nutty powerful? Oh, dang. It's pretty awesome. I've been playing this game a lot. But yeah, we have like the powers of like literally 7 different iconic gods. So we've got a lot to choose from. Plus I've leveled up a ton. It's fun, man. I like this game a lot. The combat, people complain about it, but personally I think it's pretty fun. I love the way that you can, like, you know, choose which elements, which abilities you have equipped and string them all together in whatever way you want, like different combos and whatever. It's fun. You can kind of make your own style. We just got Shiva, the ice, so that's what I'm kind of testing out now, are the Shiva abilities.
Change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Rhiannon.
The better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
How are you doing though, Rashad? What's new? All right, now we're supposed to go like all the way over there. No, that's a different thing. Where's Rhiannon's ride? We're supposed to go over here. All right. Well, here we go.
The curl was sighted on Rhiannon's ride back to
Rhiannon.
Rest.
I keep saying that
Founder
wrong.
Speed you, my lord.
East Pool will be safe in our hands, my lord. You have my word.
You streamed for the first time in 9 months? Okay. Now, I can't remember. Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch, or where are you streaming at? You said finally made a new YouTube video, but haven't released it yet. Got to make a thumbnail and a name. Whoops. I keep using that ability incorrectly. Okay, so you are also streaming on YouTube. Kind of just saving my abilities here. I don't want to waste my abilities. Very cool. Well, how was the stream, dude? Are you gonna get back into streaming more regularly? I'll have to check it out. Hey, Sabi, welcome back, man. How's it going? CS:GO, okay. Well, I'll definitely have to pop in next time if I'm able. You know, a lot of people have been doing CS:GO, like, boxes or whatever, trying to get the knives and whatnot. There are some extremely, like, valuable items you can get in CS:GO.
There it is. With me, Torgal. Nice try.
You doxed yourself? Oh my gosh. Dude, you gotta be careful with that. Oh, dang, dude. He just slapped me.
Come on. Help me, boy. Get him.
Whew, that was close. I could have used some potions, but I was trying not to, really. Rashad said, did some of that, meaning did some of the box openings, but it's a lot, like, really expensive. Yeah, I saw people... Wasn't there someone who recently... Someone just opened, like, $100,000 of boxes in CSGO and only got, like... I can't remember what the number was, but they got, like... I can't remember. $6,000 of... $6,000 of item value back. You know, so they basically lost $94,000 or something. Onu Pixel. Thanks for the GG, Sabi. Sabi said, I really wish if you could do finishers in this game when the monsters are staggered. That would be cool, yeah. They should add that, honestly. Everyone's saying, though, even though he lost a ton of cash that way, that he made a ton of money from just the watch time, the ads, subs, donos, all that kind of stuff, that he, like, he net made money, even though he lost money on those boxes. But those boxes, as far as I can tell, seem to be legit, just straight up gambling, basically.
Back to East Pool.
And you basically lose. It's just gambling and you lose. They seem more gambly than any other boxes in other games that I am aware of.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
Thank goodness, man. This was a long side quest. It's just so many cutscenes, dude.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you.
Yeah. Very
You
predictable
brought us
dialogue
together,
here.
Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild
Such a
itself.
positive ending here. There have definitely been some very dark parts of this game, including right there in Eastpool. The entire village of bearers got massacred. But now, in the end, it's a more hopeful ending here.
they're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight.
Man, I'm like, my
I
own...
believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
My own hairs are like itching me. I need to trim the stash tomorrow.
Here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
East Pudlian?
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. And I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
I'm literally standing right here. Just pay me now. Why are you walking back and making me follow you? Could have just paid me right now.
Lord
Okay,
Rossfield,
she's gone.
do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
Yeah, you handle Eastpool, I'll handle the rest of the world.
I'll do my best.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Thank you again for all you have done for me and mine, my lord. You may rest assured that Eastpool will be safe in my hands. Thanks to you.
All right.
We defended Eastpool.
Thank you, my lord. You showed us what it means to fight for what's ours. And we shall strive to follow in your footsteps.
So we're pretty much wrapping up the Eastpool, Martha's Rest storylines here with a very long side quest we just did.
Even you and Martha chipped in. We owe you a debt of gratitude, my lord.
Rashad said, yeah, I'm hip. I was streaming it as a watch party. Dude was getting hundreds of subs per minute. Oh my gosh, man. Self-determination. What is this? Journey to the Balm Arches. All right, well, let's just finish off this whole quest line that we just did, this little side quest, and then we'll go to the Balm Arches. Finish that one up. Let's see what Martha's got for us here at the Sleeping Chocobo.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
What do you got, Martha?
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we?
Please.
The folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Finally, quest complete, rekindling the flame 2. We got 5,000 XP for that, but man, that was long. Martha's Rest signboard curiosity. The emblem of Martha's Rest, personal fiefdom of the Golden Stable's indomitable landlady. To those with no love for the Empire, the settlement stands as an island of safety in a sea of anything but. That was such a long side quest, wasn't it, Sabi? For this
Whenever
game?
you find yourself in need, be it of money, men, or a bowl of hot stew, the stable's door is always open.
Like, it was mostly just cutscenes is the thing. It wasn't even like, it wasn't like a long side quest like, oh, we have to go do all these different things. It was like literally, it was just a long side quest because we had to just watch so much cutscene. I like cutscenes, I like storytelling, but that's a lot. That's a bit much, I would say. Like, I feel like it just became a little bit... I understand, like, we're coming to the end of these, you know, these various quest lines. So it's trying to do them justice, but at the same time, it's just like, you know. If it becomes too imbalanced, like the balance between gameplay and cutscenes becomes too lopsided, that's when it's a problem. I actually think that God of War, the God of War series really nails like the balance between cutscenes and exploration and wait. Oh, okay. The balance between cutscenes and exploration and, you know, gameplay, like, and fighting or whatever. I think God of War does a great job with that, and it's very seamless. And I would say this game definitely has been a little bit imbalanced towards cutscenes, but overall it hasn't been that bad. I would say I'm starting to feel it more now, near the end of the game, where it's starting to get a little bit long, you know?
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
What's the big news, Sabi?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more, and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out too good for you. Because now I'm gonna end all of you. Aw, you were so close to hitting me. Didn't work out, though. Really?
That's better.
All line up, thank you.
This one.
Really? Alright, we need to kill this guy. We need to kill these guys right here. Okay.
It's over.
Alright, I did have to use a potion. I know, not the cleanest battle, but we got the job done. Now let's see what this slaver has to say for herself.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
Everybody's got a past around here.
Master once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too.
You are super creepy.
You were
Alright.
always so eager to learn.
So,
Had such
is it going to be
clever
Doris or
hands.
Clive that just stabs you through the
All my other
chest?
children
Like, which
took
one of
either
us
to
is
the
going to end
blade
this?
or to the books.
That's all I'm wondering at this point.
Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade.
We're going to swear that blade right
Nor
through
will
you.
I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Yeah, you don't love her. That's not love. Where are you going?
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
Okay, so we're just gonna leave her to trial.
And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Sabi said, as you mentioned, God of War, and yes, you saw in a video that God of War Ragnarok surpassed the cutscene elements and gameplay assets every way compared to Final Fantasy XVI. Yeah, I mean, I think they just did a great job of weaving them.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message.
The flow between them, the balance between them was really good.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sunbreak. Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Quest complete. Finally, self-determination complete. Hey, Jeremiah, good to see you again, my friend. How's it going? How's it going with you? Let's see what Jill has to say for herself.
Karen says she'll provide what she can for our voyage to Ash, and has even agreed to forgo payment. Until our return, that is.
All right, we still got a lot of side quest stuff to do. Oh my gosh, man. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for liking the video and being subscribed to the channel. We are coming into the end of Final Fantasy XVI, but we have a lot of side quest stuff to kind of wrap up all the world storytelling stuff, as well as getting more experience and materials and things before we get into the end of the game here. So we're working on it. We're doing what we can. I think tonight, hopefully we can, I don't know. I mean, these have been some long side quests, though, I have to say. Just the cutscenes have been taking so long. It'd be nice if we could sort of wrap up all of the side quest stuff tonight for the most part, and then maybe tomorrow beat the game. We'll see, though. I'm less and less confident now that we're gonna beat the game this week before my Spartan race. Just because we're trying to do all these different side quests.
Enough of you, are there?
Get him!
First, we'll light him on fire. Then, we'll freeze him.
You're finished. There you go.
We got no experience for that? The heck? How was that a 0 experience fight? You gotta give me something for that.
2 down, 1 to go.
All right, let's pet Torgal here. Come here, Torgal. Can I pet you? Glad that you're doing well, Jeremiah. I've been skipping on jumping jacks. Yeah, I haven't been doing them every hour. You guys only redeemed 2 sets. Okay. Blacksmith's Blues. Oh, right. All right, we got to go save Dravazid. I guess if I was doing them every hour, how many would I owe now? We're coming up. I only owe 30 jumping jacks right now. All right, you know what? We'll stay honest here. I'll do 30 right now. Here we go. Thank you, Maddie, for holding me accountable.
Get up and give me 10
all right,
jumping
you know
jacks.
What? 40 jumping. Okay, Sabi, we'll do 40. All right, sure. All right, here we go. 40 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Get up and give
17,
me 10 jumping
18,
jacks.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 10 for Maddie, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Get up and give me 10 jumping jacks.
Rashad! 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Okay. What the heck? I just... You guys just doubled how many jumping jacks I had to do. Crimson Knights.
Sit up, Crimson.
Ugh. All right, we're up to 2270. Oh my gosh. Okay, posture check. Okay, we're good. That got the blood flowing for sure. For sure. But I won't forget this, Crimson Knights. All right? Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
So Dravosh is still
Yeah, the dumb way that I'm gonna die is you guys killing me, making me do so many jumping jacks in the middle of the night. That's how I'm gonna die.
Clive.
Oh man.
And the Akasha.
Jumping jack, you do enough jumping jacks, I feel the burn, you know? You eventually start to feel the burn from jumping jacks. 50 to 60 jumping jacks will do it for me.
That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes, at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Oh, so they're meeting now.
Oh, what are you doing here?
So this is gonna kind of close out this whole
My best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So
quest line as well.
how's it been? Not enough for us to.
They're really trying to wrap everything up in a bow here.
Your idea of an apology. Prick.
Don't listen to him.
These NPCs remind you of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I can see that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chief.
My heart rate right now, man.
He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you're wasting half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
I was about to say,
You can finish beating
I know
each
we
other
gotta
up
work
once
this out
Dravost
at
is
some
safe.
point, but like, there's kind of a crisis happening where the whole village might be overrun by evil demons. So maybe we should just take care of that first, and then figure this
Short
out
enough on
later.
time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you?
I don't like that he shortens moment to mo. Give us a mo. Really? Are we really in such a rush you can't say the word moment? You gotta shorten it to mo? Sabi said, Crimson, what do you think about the Spartan race and how ready are you for it?
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravost to a swarm of Akashic.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep out of sight when the fighting starts.
The Spartan race, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I would say physically, it's one of the toughest things I've ever done. It's the same race I did last summer. But overall, it should be fun doing it with friends and family. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm in a solid place for it. I mean, I'm definitely, at the end of the day, what's great is, you know, as much as I care about the race, having the race motivates me to like work out, to run, to get stronger. So I definitely feel like I'm more physically fit now thanks to the race. And I haven't even done the race yet. So the race will be like a test of my level of fitness. But it, more importantly, like more important than the test, than the race, is just the fact that it motivated me to be more fit. So for that, you know, I think it's great. I'm grateful that it motivated me to get in better shape, and I am happy with the results thus far. I'm happy I'm signed up for that, you know, half marathon to motivate me to keep pushing and get in even better shape. So, you know.
You, ready for the off then?
Do I need more jumping jacks before it? I'm gonna do my last official workout tomorrow, and then I'm gonna rest Thursday and Friday. I'm not gonna stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream on Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna get to bed early both nights. Try to get to bed early so that I'm well rested. So basically tonight and tomorrow is the last chance you guys will have to force me to do jumping jacks, and then after that, you won't see me again probably until the race is over.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
Let's go fight them. Let's go.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
No, it's definitely going to be fighting.
I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
They won't.
We'll evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
Wouldn't it be funny if they had like this whole game, you know, you play it for like 50, 70 hours. You just fight literal gods, make it through all these things, and then it just had you die to like some random person. It's like, oh. The main character actually just died on a side quest. They could really mess with you. But like crap like that happens in real life, you know? Not everything is epic. Life is mundane. So it'd be kind of funny if they did that kind of thing. Ooh, these are actually level 36. That's actually pretty high.
Get him.
What? I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's get this thing, the Akashic Bighorn. Oh, jeez. What is this? An Akashic Griffin?
This one.
Just dodged that one. Woo! We actually made pretty good work of that one, huh? I don't think I even took a hit from the Griffin.
Is that it?
Yeah, for real. Is that it? Is that all? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Apparently not.
I didn't actually think there was going to be another thing. What the heck is this? That's freaky. What is this? It's got like Canyon Chimera. What's a chimera? Oh, I guess this is a chimera. Okay. Oh, jeez, it's got all kinds of abilities.
This one.
So he's got like 3 different elements going on here. Okay, we staggered him. This is a pretty tough battle right here. Ow. How did that hit me? Come on. Let's kill this guy, come on. He's got about 1/3 of his health left. 15,000 damage. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize he was trying to attack me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nice try.
I'm stuck on this cart right here.
To me, flames!
I can do flames, too. Want to see my flames, Chimera? There they are. Peace out, bruh. There we go. Overall, pretty clean battle. 1500 XP. Getting pretty close to leveling up again. That was a freaky thing.
Oh, the question is, did I miss any?
I hope not, man, because if there's more after that...
Alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Yeah, you know, but no one's counting. I mean, who's counting?
Yeah, 1 or 2 did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Yeah, you guys did stuff too, I'm sure. Yeah.
You do know. More will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
I don't think there's any loot back there for me, so we'll just go over here and talk to these guys. Zoltan.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation.
This guy's got a deep voice.
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing.
There's got to be a way to get rid of these ether floods.
Your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same.
Well, we'll probably have to come back and kill you all when you've been taken over by the ether flood and turned into demons.
And more importantly,
it is what it is.
It's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
Wow, he said thanks. Okay. All right, so they're gonna wrap this one up with a little bow as well.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed.
He's like, I would have hated you even more if you'd stayed.
It was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravos isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravos what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
He did let us in last time anyways.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw, back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, guess so. Didn't expect it to end like that. I thought they were gonna leave them as like kind of icy, but whatever.
I've got something for you.
All right, what do we get? What are we getting? Seal obtained. You accept the cracked anvil from Zoltan. What is that gonna get me, man?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been
Okay,
passed down
that's
from
more
chief
what
to
I was
chief
looking for. I don't need a seal.
Now,
I need
hold
a
on,
sword.
Sultan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman.
So these guys are gonna like make a master sword?
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
Not at all if he's gonna make a sword for me.
As long as he can keep our secret.
I want to see this awesome sword he's got.
Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
All right, what are we getting here?
I'll get him back to the Hideaway. Don't you worry about that.
With a little help from Blackthorn, I don't see why we can't restore Dravozd to its former glory. Barring ether floods, that is.
I'll tell you what, Clive. If we pull this off, it will ruin every other sword you've ever held.
That's what I want to hear, baby. All right. We got side quests on side quests on side quests. So now let's go to Dalamil and see if we can wrap up this kind of side quest thread. The Dalamil thread.
Take that, you naughty thief! And that! Stop it, Renz! It's dangerous!
Yeah, don't play with sticks, kid. You can poke somebody's eye out. All right, let's talk to Lubor.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats.
Good.
Firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too.
What do you mean going to be one?
Him the Lord of Dalamil.
Really?
Because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
The Lord of Dalamil. Oh, mayor, okay.
And the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention. And they might have elected to take a similar approach.
Oh, I was like...
They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
Okay, a League of Outlaws, great.
Organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just
I was like, good, if they see that we're uniting, they'll be scared of us. Oh, they united, okay.
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
All right, lines in the sand. Let's focus on this one now.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy. One of them swings a sword, the other forges them.
Victor has been collating reports on the bandits' encampments. You'll find him by the desert gate. I'm sure if he has anything to ask of you, it will be simple enough.
Alright, so this dude's over here.
Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
We may have bloodied the bandits' noses, Sid, but it seems we have not yet broken their spirit. Victor is helping us to keep track of their movements. And we're very glad of his help. That man knows the desert and its dwellers like the back of his hand.
Excellent, excellent. Jeremiah's gonna be hitting 100 watch hours. Kind of elite company pretty soon.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
The camp is in the desert to the north of here. You know what to do.
Oh, I know what to do. We're gonna slaughter them. Like animals. And not just the men. The women. And the children, too.
I needed that.
Might as well heal up, running around with low health.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
Alright. We know what to do. Let's run right into the middle of it and then hit Blizzard. Oh, he's getting cured right now, huh? They're all getting cured. Okay, all right. Okay, hold up. This dude is making me mad. He's only level 28. And they're all dead. All right. Oh man, we're so close to leveling up.
I'd better let Victor know.
I will say the Shiva abilities are kind of growing on me. They're not as bad as I thought they were.
I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
Oh no, what happened?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
Interesting.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who has made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
Read this message, Crimson.
But I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
And now everyone knows.
He was a secret bearer this whole time.
I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor.
We're sorry, Lubor.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
Seems like you could just give this speech, bro. Why are you telling me to give the speech?
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me.
Okay, good.
To the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
You're telling me these people don't know that I'm Sid the Outlaw by now? They gotta know.
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Sabi, yeah, as long as it's, you know, relatively brief video, we can watch it at the end of the stream.
Knew all along that he was playing us for fools.
And we fell for it. We followed him. A bearer.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Clive is not very good at these conversations. They never really go well.
Townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
All right, at least that guy didn't have much better luck.
Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
I have to say, I did not see this coming. That Lubor was actually secretly a bearer, and that he would be outed in the end.
Go on, Sid. No sense stalling. Lubor needs to know the truth.
What do these kids have to say?
I don't care if Lubor's a bearer. He's still Lubor, isn't he?
Oh, child, if only life was so simple.
Was going to kill us, but then Lubor shot magic at him. It was amazing.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's still hope.
There's not. There's not hope.
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is.
What is it, Lubor?
I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against.
I was thinking that.
For only united can
they
hope to stand
can all
against the
unite
threat that awaits them.
around the fact that they don't like you.
Suitably dramatic exit,
Common enemy.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
It's a price we're willing to pay,
Trust me,
kids.
little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
Doesn't seem like they're changing their minds, man.
It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
I think he has a good plan. Lubor has a good plan.
I'm sure you're making the right choice, Lubor.
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing
Yeah, that's
out
fine,
that
man.
bandit
I'll
camp.
take the reward and just get the heck out of here.
I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
He's like, well, I wouldn't mind coming to live with you, actually, in the hideaway. Though I do already have a Forge Master. Lines in the sand. 3,200 XP. And finally leveling up again. To level 42. Closing in on that level 50 level cap. For the first playthrough. I say first playthrough because you can do a new game plus. Get up to level 100. I'm not planning to do that. But you could. Theoretically do it.
To try and convince me to stay, save your breath. I will not put those children at risk.
Why didn't he tell us? I'm going to go with him. Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
He's just a big fat liar. All right, we did that quest line. Now let's go to Tabor. I'm telling you, Crimson Knights, literally like every main location, they're like trying to wrap up the whole story that's happening in that area. So we're just jumping from spot to spot.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Just trying to wrap up every little area's story.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight.
They all look like Assassin's Creed characters, don't they?
If any should reveal themselves to you, I beg you keep their true identity secret.
Cyclopedia of Valisthian Fabulosity. Pentateuch of the Crystalline Orthodoxy. The Legends of Gilbard the Great Lender. The Collected Hymns of Griga.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little unless, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Yeah, what are the secrets?
Should our methods be of interest, my lord?
I would love to know.
It would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Sure.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right, duty undying.
I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thanks for the directions, man.
I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
They literally are burning in my heart, just so you know. Literally, the flames of the Phoenix are in my heart.
My colleagues await you in Kretov, my lord. But say the word, and they will be only too glad to share their findings.
So,
sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Where am I going? Gotta get all the way over here, huh? Well, let's just fast travel up here and go down. So today, the courts ruled in favor of Microsoft in their big legal battle with Sony. And so that means that Microsoft is going to buy Activision and take control of the Call of Duty franchise. And so it is widely speculated that since Activision's gonna take over the Call of Duty franchise, and Activision, that Sony is going to buy Square Enix, who makes all the Final Fantasy games.
Don't get surrounded.
And like make them all truly exclusive games. How do I get here? Duty Undying. I don't know. How am I gonna get up there? Somebody gonna open this gate for me or what?
Be safe.
Oh, do I have to go this way? Interesting. Maybe I have to go that way. Sabi wants to ride the chicken. It's a chocobo, okay?
Run like the wind.
Run like the wind, sexy chicken. Is there anything I want to know about you? Okay, so now we're heading through Titan's Wake. Interesting. Now, there's... I think this is where that one... Right, is it? Am I remembering that correctly? Maybe it's here? Actually, now I can't remember. I thought it was right here. Somewhere, there is a Class S dragon that we found, and it absolutely wrecked us. I want to look over this way though. I don't know, Sabi. What are you hoping to do as like your career? What are you hoping your career's gonna be at this point? Man,
This one. Get him.
I don't know why these fallen guardians always wreck me. Jeez, dude. That's all it takes to open this. What do we get? Goblin coin, Ring of Demolitionist. All right, let's look at what that is. Ring of Demolitionist. Increases magic burst will damage by 15%. Sabi said, I'm aiming for an IT technician or data management worker or even a web designer. So are you... Yeah. That's cool, man. What exactly do you like about, like, those potential career paths? Like, what makes you want to do those?
Over here.
Also, this was not a short walk. He's like, oh, it's just a short walk. And yeah, it's not a short walk. It's not short, and it's extremely dangerous. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Kretov obelisk activated. Okay. Found a whole new area here. And everyone's dead, so I'm not gonna learn much from them. Great. That guy's gonna think I murdered them all.
Pay for this. May still be survivors. This one. Get him!
Oh, I thought this was a person. It's a scarecrow. Okay. That actually tricked me. "15 sharp fangs."
Whatever that thing is.
Fool's gold.
I'd say it's their leader.
All right, here we go. Fighting this thing now. Alright, got about half of his health down, but now it got new enemies coming in here. Whoopsies. Oh gosh.
Thanks, boy. Guess we're all ready.
Dang it. Oh, jeez. How do you dodge all these?
To me, boy. Sick 'em.
Whew. Another tough battle, honestly. Fool's Gold. Sabi said, I'm mostly on focusing on data management worker and web designer because I love designing websites, but couldn't use properly in the early learning. Also, I love web design about blend of design and technology, continuous learning, and growth variety of projects. Web design's blend of creativity, user centricity, continuous learning, problem solving, and its impact on users' experience makes it an intriguing and captivating field. That's awesome, Sabi. Yeah, I love, you know, I had a lot of fun messing around with web design. I like coding. That's fun. Getting into like Photoshop and the design aspect of things, but also more the engineering side, like the coding and making things work. All of that's a lot of fun. So I totally get it. And honestly, I mean, all that kind of stuff, that's where all the money is these days. Tech is where money's at in the modern economy.
Should have stayed in the past.
At the same time, there's still a lot of need for just the trades, you know. A lot of money there as well.
Who are you?
Seems like some of these Undying were not Undying because they died.
I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not? We are archaeologians tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
You call that a mercy? Your brothers might still be alive if you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins, a duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all Undying aspire. Now, to what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agree to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them then, with our humble thanks.
Do I get to hear
May
the findings?
Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Okay, and we just walk away.
A life for another, but for a survey, I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
$15 chunks of weirite.
Let us continue then. There is
A second hall further in, they said. You're welcome, Sabi. Thanks for sharing, of course. All right, so now this is open there. So now we have to go back here to close this out.
You are returned, my lord.
I collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
Kretov report. A scroll containing the preliminary findings of the Undying's ill-starred venture into the ruins of Kretov, sealed with the wax imprint of a phoenix feather. Are they gonna tell me anything? Like, what did they find? Tell me about these ruins or where they came from.
Study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
Cyril, your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix. Our very order exists for that purpose, and that purpose alone.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for years to come. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him. Please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord.
He's like, but stop. I don't want you to talk to me anymore.
Our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute. And we of the Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him. As first shield to the Phoenix, I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind. And it is my hope that we may continue to do our duty together.
Quest complete. Agree to disagree. Duty Undying. 3200 XP. The Breath of Ice, Ice Age, reduces Ice Age cooldown time by 1.5 seconds. Okay. Let's look at our map. So it looks like we've got we've got a side quest up here at Bocklid to do. Then we've got a side quest at Northreach. We have to finish this third part of the weirder science side quest. And then I think that would wrap up all of our side quests. So basically we've got 2 more side quests to do, and then a piece of that last side quest. But pretty close to wrapping up all these side quests before being able to move forward with the main story. But we are past midnight, so we're level 42, which is great. I'm gonna stop here. We will end the stream by watching whatever clip Sabi just sent us, so let me switch over to that. Give me a moment. All right, let's watch what this clip that Sabi sent us. So Sabi redeemed this, redeemed asking us to react to this clip in the loyalty store. So let's watch it and react to it.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst rolling hills and lush greenery, there lived a young girl named Lily. She possessed a heart as pure and radiant as a blooming flower. The village was known for its warm and tight-knit
Sabi, did you make this?
where kindness was treasured above all else. Lily's days were filled with laughter and compassion. She spent her mornings tending to the village garden, nurturing vibrant blossoms that added color to everyone's lives. Her evenings were dedicated to helping.
Like, whose voice is this, and where these clips come from?
Lily's acts of kindness were like gentle ripples that spread throughout the village.
I'm guessing that's not Sabi's family right there.
One sunny morning, while tending to the garden, Lily noticed a stranger stumbling into the village square. His clothes were tattered, and his weary eyes reflected a profound sadness. Without hesitation, Lily rushed to his aid, offering him a comforting smile and a helping hand. The stranger introduced himself as Benjamin, a traveler who had lost his way.
That's Benjamin Franklin. I think that's actually, that may have been in Philly, the city that I live outside of.
A desire to assist him. Gathering the villagers, Lily shared Benjamin's story, urging them to extend their kindness. The villagers embraced the opportunity to help, opening their doors and hearts to the weary traveler. They provided him with food, shelter, and directions to neighboring towns where he might find clues about his lost relatives.
So Sabi, you wrote all of this?
Weeks, and Benjamin became an integral part of the village. The once lonely traveler found solace in the warm smiles, genuine conversations, and genuine acts of kindness that surrounded him. Each villager contributed in their own unique way, whether it was teaching Benjamin about their local customs, assisting him in his search, or simply offering a comforting presence. As time passed, the village witnessed a beautiful transformation. The bond between its inhabitants grew stronger, fortified by their shared acts of kindness. They learned that a single act of compassion could create a ripple effect, spreading love and goodwill far beyond their village. One fateful day, Benjamin received a letter from a neighboring town. It was a response to one of the countless inquiries he had made during his search. With trembling hands, he opened the letter and read the contents. Tears welled up in his eyes.
Okay, interesting. I got a little confused there at the end because the captions, like the words at the bottom, were not matching what was being spoken. So I kind of lost it a little bit there. I wasn't sure what was going on exactly. So I don't know if that was that a mistake? Like, was that a glitch type of thing that was happening, or is that how it was supposed to be? I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just saying I got a little confused there at the end. But very interesting. Sabi, you're doing a great job writing. Just keep it up, man. Thanks for sharing, Sabi. All right, Crimson Knights. I need to get to bed. You guys should get to bed as well, or get on with your day. We played a lot of Final Fantasy today. I mean, we played like almost 9 hours of Final Fantasy XVI today. It was a lot. Really enjoying it. We'll get one more stream in tomorrow night. We'll knock out those side quests and push forward with the main story of Final Fantasy XVI. And then I'll take a little bit of a break from streaming so that I can get some good rest and do my Spartan race on Saturday. But we'll stream at least one more time tomorrow night with some more Final Fantasy XVI and see how far we can get towards the end of the game. I mean, we're close, Crimson Knights. We are close. I'm not sure if we'll finish it tomorrow night, but we'll do our best, all right? But thank you so much for joining the stream. Thanks for liking the video and being subscribed to the channel. Sabi, Maddie, Jeremiah, and others. Crimson, thank you so much for joining the stream and being a part of it. Have a good night, sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.